Hello everyone, welcome back to Malware Analysis 101 Foundation of Malware Investigation Programs, instructed by Dr. Sadi Ali. As we continue learning malware analysis, let's cover some more terms that describes how malware spreads and deliver its payload. These are techniques malware author used to install or hide malicious programs on a victim systems. The first one is downloaders. Downloader is a small programs or a malware that connected to the internet to download and install a malware onto system. The scenario is you have a payload, you have an executable file. This executable file will send signals or requests into the compromised website or web servers to download additional stage of this malware. The purpose is fetch larger or more complex malwares after initial infection. Avoid sending the full payload at all, once making detection harder. The key point is downloaders usually rely on a network connection to fetch additional components. The second one is a droppers. A dropper is a program designed to install malware on the systems. So actually, in this case, the malware's embedded inside a resource section as an example, and that's common ways that a malware embed itself from the resource section, and during the runtime it uses some Windows APIs like load resource, find resource, size of resource, log of resource, and the droppers will start executing itself. The purpose of droppers deliver and drop the malicious payload into a specific folders such as app data, startup, user profile, and temp directories, and make sure the malware executes when the system start or under certain condition. So that's mean it add into the task schedule or runs and run once key from the registry. And the key point of the droppers is may also include techniques to bypass this antivirus during the installation. So actually when the threat actors is using one stage of delivering the malwares, in the most of the cases the malware being detected. But through the droppers will make some kind of detection harder. And the third one is a wrappers. A wrapper is a program that encapsulate malwares along with a legitimate program to disgust it. So it's like a binding a program or a malware into the other programs, okay? So the purpose is make a malware appear safe to the users, evade antivirus detection by mixing it with the trusted applications. And the key point is the wrappers itself might not be harmful, but it carries the malicious payload. And the binder is binders combine two or more files into a single executable, often binding a malware with a legitimate software. So in some cases, the binders and wrappers have a same analogy, have a same structures. Okay, for example, you will bind a malware in the photo through WinRARs or using SFX installation setup and the other methods. And the purpose is ensure that when the file wants, both legitimate program and malware execute. So as I mentioned, it is like binding stuff. Okay, when you execute a software, the both executable will be run. The malware will be in background, and the legitimate software will be in a foreground. So you can see it, but you can't see a malware that run in background. So that's all in this lectures. Until the next lectures, have a nice time.